this program. I have my two guests here with me that will be talking about that will be enlightening us more on Yoruba culture. Good day, sir. Good day, ma.
Good day,
How are
man.
you doing?
Yeah,
You're
man.
looking beautiful, ma. You're looking handsome.
Thank you very
So,
much.
sir, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kayode Samuel Olamide. Thank you.
And Omolara Precious Water.
Thank you, sir, ma, for honoring our invite. So, the two guests will be the one talking about Yoruba culture. But before delving into it, we'll be going on a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As I've said earlier, we'll be talking about Yoruba culture. But before we go deep into culture, what is culture? Mr. Olamide, would you give us your understanding about it?
I'll just simply define culture as the total way of life of a particular group of people. You see, culture is what I would see as something that is special or is unique to a particular group of people. You see, for example, let me use the Yoruba and the Igbo and the Hausa. We have different cultures all over Nigeria. You see, the way Yoruba man we act will seem strange or different to that of an Igbo person. You see, they are all different. That's what I mean by culture. You see, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you speak, every single thing about your life all round will show that yes, truly this person is different from another person, or this group of people are different from another group entirely. That is exactly what I know as about culture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So, Miss Precious, give us your understanding about culture.
Yeah, culture. When we say culture, culture can be said as the beliefs, the ideas, the customs, and the traditions of a group of people in a society. Culture doesn't end in one thing. It is diverse and it consists of a lot. When we say culture, we talk about music, we talk about fashion, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about language, and culture. When two or three people start practicing the same thing, they love the same music, they do the same fashion style, and it is becoming culture. And culture is something that is hereditary. That means it is passed from one generation to another. This generation, if this generation loves this kind of music, this is their fashion style, this is their language, definitely the children that they birth would go in on the same steps, would follow the same steps. So culture is hereditary and it consists of language, the lifestyle, the food, the clothing, and every other thing. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. So, with the definition both of them have given us, it means culture is a total way of life. And that is Yoruba culture, cherish value the most in Yoruba land. But first, we're talking about their food. We know we have different kind of foods generally, but there are some delicacies Yoruba people love. So, Mr. Olamide, please give us some delicacies they love in Yoruba.
Okay, thank you very much. One popular delicacy that every Yoruba seems to love is pounded yam. That is iyan. You know, iyan is best eaten with egusi soup. You see, this pounded yam, as it's called, see, you peel these yams, you boil it, and then you pound it in the mortar with the mortar and pesto. And when it rolls up into a paste, then you dish it with egusi soup. You see, uh, then pounded yam is not just limited to the Yoruba culture. I think every other tribe at some point have already seen and they have tried this dish, and they all love it. In fact, all over the world, it has spread far and wide to different places, to different cultures, to different countries all over the world. So you can see that pounded yam alongside the egusi soup is one of the most best delicacies ever created by the Yorubas. Thank you very much.
Okay, Miss Precious, is there any type of delicacy you'd like to talk to us about?
Yes. Food, food, food. When we say food, every culture has different kind of dishes. The Igbo, the Fulani, the Yoruba. But since we are diving into the Yoruba culture, I would give some of the local dishes in Yoruba land. We have amala. Amala is best eaten with ewedu soup and gbegiri. Amala is the most common Yoruba swallow, and it is eaten mostly among the Ibadan, Oyo people, the Ekiti, Ilorin, Kwara, and so on and so forth. Amala is made from yam peel. Some also use plantain peel for amala, and it's best eaten with ewedu soup. Some use ila, some also use eforiro. That eforiro, they should dice pomo, and get very or dice pomo sínú ẹ̀, wọ́n fi ẹran, edé, and so on and so forth. Also, we have ofada rice, this local rice. We have moi moi, it is also one of the Yoruba dishes. It's made from beans. We have ọbẹ̀ ata dídín pẹ̀lú irú. Ọbẹ̀ ata dídín. Ṣé rí tó bá ní kọ́nà má jà jẹun lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tá wa, òun ṣe bí ọbẹ̀ ata dídín oníru. It can make you eat from someone you've been keeping malice for over 10 years. Because even the smell alone is, I don't know what English to call it, is fascinating, is enticing, even is, we can say it's sexy. The soup is a very, very sexy soup. So we have a lot of Yoruba dishes. Mommy and Nikro by Diola. So let's just leave it to that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is becoming interesting. I hope you're enjoying this program because as for me, I'm getting familiar with this Yoruba culture. So moving on, we'll be talking about the way they greet in Yoruba land. Mr. Olamide, can you tell us how they greet? Explain it.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me talk about the greeting of the men. You see, in Yoruba, the men are supposed to prostrate before that. That means you lie down flat. You prostrate properly for your elder. Even if it is a year or even 2 years or whatsoever, as long as such a person is older than you, that person have every right to demand respect from you. When you meet such a person, even if you can't even prostrate the way you do, maybe the place is too dirty or whatever, you can bend down a bit.
Please gesticulate.
Yeah, it's a sign of homage, respect, that truly you respect this person, as if the person is older than. Even this little acts, it goes a long way. Even the elders, these little acts of signs of respect that you show them, it goes a long way in softening the heart to show that yes, truly indeed, you came from a home of respect, you came from a good home where they taught you, and then you aided to this their training. You show that you have own training. All these little gestures even goes a long way. Some elders are even happy enough to pray for you, and we all know that the prayers of elders goes a long way in changing your life. So this little act of respect, prostrating, as simple as it looks, it also goes a long way and in changing a person's life.
Okay, so Miss Precious, what do you have to say to what Mr. Olamide said? Probably the girls aspect.
Yes, to buttress what Mr. Olamide has said, greeting is very important. No matter the culture, either the Hebrew, the Hausa, and the Yoruba, greeting is one of the most common thing, and every trait a child of the Yoruba culture should have, no matter how little it is. Kéèyàn gba ọdún kan, ọdún méjì, ọdún mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, o lè gbé bá òde lè rà lọ́jà. That's it. So you have to show respect, and respect is one of the values of the Yoruba culture. Let me talk about the ladies or the women. The ladies have to go on their 2 knees. On their 2 knees. But it's so unfortunate that everything is now upgraded, and socialization has taken everything, every culture away from almost every children. Tí ọmọ ìmí tó bá kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín, Mr. Ola, tí ọmọ ìmí tó bá kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín, á fẹ́ lè fi iwájú orí kan yín níwájú. Yes, and that child will know it. And if the elder still challenges that kind of child, ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ bí mi, ṣẹ́yìn ní fàámi mi, ẹ máa gbọ́ tọmọ yín máa sọ pé màámi àti bàámi gan tó wà ń lé gan, mi ò ń kúnlẹ̀ kí wọn, á bọ̀ sí ẹ̀yìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ilé láti kẹ́ṣọ̀ọ́ lóde. So as a Yoruba child, a female, you have to go on your two knees. Not just go on your two knees, you have to at least bow a little. Jẹ́ kí àdúrà tí àwọn àgbàlagbà tó máa gbà lé ẹ lórí yẹn jẹ́ yes kó ṣe. And as a guy, you lie down flat with your chin to the ground. That is what I think I know about Yoruba greeting.
Thank you very much. So before we proceed, we'll be going on a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So having talked about the nation of culture, the way they greet, and the food delicacy they love most, we're talking about their dressing. So Mr. Alamide, please can you tell us how they dress in Yoruba land?
Okay, thank you. For dressing, let me talk about the men particularly. In the Yoruba culture, is the agbada and the fila. And forgive me for not wearing it as for just last moment, but the agbada and fila is one of the most common types of dressing in the Yoruba culture. You see, this little acts of dressing I see it as a trademark, as a symbol in the Yoruba culture. You see, these dressings are what differentiate you from other culture. It is what distinguishes you. You know, when they see you, they see the way you dress, you know, this little act, they'll be able to know that, okay, yeah, this person is a Yoruba person, this person is an Igbo person. So all these little acts of dressing, you know, it goes a long way in showcasing your culture. You know, even nowadays in the 21st century, we have different tailoring styles or fashion design. There have been new ways of making clothes, but you know, from the materials, you know, that the Yoruba, the Ankara, the lace, the Adire, all these little materials, no matter how the tailor styles it, when they see it, they know that, okay, yeah, this person is a Yoruba person, because dressing is our trademark. It is how we stand out among all other cultures. Thank you very much.
Alright, sir. Ms. Precious, can you give us your intake on how British dress in Yoruba?
Dressing is our trademark. Yes, it is our signboard, it is our signpost, and it is what people see in you that make them know the kind of home you come from, the kind of culture you represent. But it is so unfortunate that children of nowadays think culture is not beautiful, and the Yoruba culture is very, very beautiful, isn't it?
Yes,
Very beautiful, but they have embraced the English culture. The Yoruba, they have embraced the English culture, and the one thing they don't know about is that even the English, they have their own culture. Yes, the whites, they have culture, they practice culture, but the only thing we see in them is the English version, the jean, the white, the round neck, and every other thing. That is the only thing we see. So greeting for the Yoruba ladies. I mean, when we talk about dressing, sorry, I mean for the Yoruba ladies, we go for the Iro and the Buba, which can be supplemented with Ipele, like the one I am wearing, and also you can make use of Gele. There are a lot of things to adorn yourself with apart from the clothes. The beads. If you don't want to use footwear, you can adorn your feet with beads. We have the lali, we have the tiro, we have a lot of makeups that makes this dressing unique, like that makes it look beautiful, but unfortunately we are not seeing it. That is it. And I will urge and I will tell children of nowadays to embrace it, and even the parents also should embrace it, because it is what the children see you wear that they will also wear. As a mother or as a father, every day of your life you are wearing jean and top, jean and top, jean and top. Kí lẹ fẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yín, kí lẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n máa wọ̀? That's why sometimes you don't want to sew for a little child. A little child, Yoruba, you say, "Mommy, it's trouser I want to." Can you imagine things like that? So please, we urge the parents to help the children embrace culture, and also beg the children to also embrace whatever it is that the children, that their parents are teaching them about the dressing. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think you are actually very right. Torí ó ti máa ń mú àwọn òbí láǹsì pé torí àwọn ọmọ ti rí pé jìnnà ń ṣe ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àbí àǹtí máa wọ̀ kékeré náà kó sí ọmọ akéṣe.
Exactly.
Káàdì máa lọ fún wọ́n èrò jẹ́ ká lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ká irọ́ ó ní jí nǹkan tí
And
nǹkan wọ́n lọ
yes,
ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì
they
náà
will
lọ
still
Exactly.
expose their body.
Seriously, and again, aṣọ gangan náà fi ń gbé àṣà Yorùbá lárugẹ. To the thing tó yẹ kó yẹ kí àwọn òbí kó jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ kó máa ṣe kí wọ́n máa mọ̀. Because I feel the earlier the better. Nǹkan tó bá mú wọn lára ń sìn tó máa mú wọn lára tó máa fi dàgbà.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sama. So let's proceed to their value. And as we all know, charity begins at home. And in Yoruba land, they cherish value so much. So Mr. Balamide, please tell us how to cherish value.
Okay, let me just mention some values. We have love. Black people, we love a lot. And there's kindness. We have understanding. But the most important aspect of our values would be respect. Yes, that respect is one of the most important aspects of our values. You see, as a Yoruba person, you are mandated to show respect to even those older than you and to those even older or younger than you. You say respect is reciprocal. Wherever you go, you show respect to everybody around you. See, I say it most times that in Yoruba culture, respect is our strength and is also our weakness. You see, this even if somebody offends you, no matter how badly such a person offends, the way you act towards that person, the way you respect such a person, the way you act or you go along with to show if such a person will forgive you or not. So you see, as a Yoruba person, you need to show respect. Even no matter how rich you are, no matter where you come from, no matter who your family is, there are some places that you get to where you should be able to read the room and say, okay, yeah, I think at this point in time, I need to show respect. I need to be humble to this set of people. Whether you are even a king or whether you are a slave or a politician, there are some places where you get to that you need to show respect. An example is these big men, the politicians and all that. The way they get, they get closer to the heart of the people. You get people to like them by showing them respect. They know that this respect in the back culture goes a long way. Even plays a huge part in how far they move forward in life. So respect is an important aspect of the back culture and values. Thank you very much.
Alright, so Ms. Precious, what would you like to say to me as just said?
Yes, about the Yoruba value. I want to talk about the Yoruba value. It consists of a lot. It has a lot of entities in it. The Yoruba value does not only center on respect. We have honesty, diligence, we have temperance, and every other things that it consists of. To buttress what Mr. Olamide said, respect in the Yoruba land is very, very, very important. No matter your age, no matter your caliber, even no matter who you are in the society, if you lack respect, you lack everything. Èèyàn tí ò bá níwà kò ní owó lọ́wọ́, your money is useless. In marriage, kó jẹ́ obìnrin ọmọ Yorùbá, kó mọ̀nà dá, I don't want to know what you know how to do. You should know how to dress, no matter your level of fashion. If you don't have respect, you have lost everything. Even in your workplace, in the organization, even in politics. A politician uses respect to gain the hearts of his followers. So respect in the Yoruba land, it goes a long way and it is very important. Even also when we talk about temperament, as a Yoruba person, you need to have temperance. Tí ọmọdé bá ṣe àgbàlagbà, ọmọdé ni ó gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀. Tí àgbàlagbà gan bá ṣe àgbàlagbà, they still have to beg themselves. Ó tún jẹ́ àgbàlagbà ló tún ṣe ọmọdé. They still have to beg themselves. It is the child that still has to beg the adult. So respect and every of its entities as goes a long way in the Yoruba culture.
I think what you just said, talking about parents. Àwọn ọmọdé láyé òde ní sí wọn ò fẹ́ gbà pé tí àgbàlagbà bá ṣẹ̀ wọ́n
Wọ́n gba o.
pé àwọn gangan ló gbúdọ̀ bẹ̀. And it is really causing a lot of chaos. And because even yes, you're actually right. But at the same time, I used to feel, even though that child actually apologized, the elder one also is
Yes.
supposed to do one or two things.
Two
Okay,
things.
feel okay, I'm remorseful and I actually
Yeah.
even though no about it, mad.
Man,
Seriously. Moving forward, I think we all have learned some or two things from today's program, and because as for me, I learned some things, and I also want us to make sure we actually put it into practice because talking about value, it really goes a long way. And charity begins at home. Illegal, Placenko, Extraordinary, Mr. Olamide, and Miss Precious. Is there something you'd like to add or maybe tell them out there?
honestly, Yoruba, I want to say we should be talking about culture. It is so broad. So I think what I'll just urge the children and the adults, whatever they have learned from this program, they should allow it, they should make use of it. Because ṣíṣe kò sí lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọdé nìkan, ó kù náà sí ọwọ́ àgbà. That's it.
Thank you very much. My name is Itunoluwa Adenike Adewu. I'd like you to subscribe, comment. Thank you.